How often do guys masturbate? So this is a question that I get quite often, and obviously if you click on this video, you're interested too. To know how often do men masturbate, or what is the average. They want to compare it to something, and I do know the answer. I've done research on this, but the first thing I respond with when people come to me and talk about this, or ask me this question rather, is why do you want to know? And then usually they will say, oh, because I'm trying to cut it down, and so I want to just get below average. I want to see if I'm doing too much. And okay, fair enough. But if you're asking this question, if you're a guy on self-improvement, you're trying to better your life, you're trying to cut down masturbating, why are you aiming already for less than average? Or not in the terms of how well you do without with no FAP and stuff, but you are trying to see how many times does a guy masturbate. Let's say it's 5 times a week, and then you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do it 4 to 3 times a week. That's what you're thinking of. That's what you insinuate to me anyway when someone asks me that. It's that I want to figure out what is average. I want to do a little lower than that, because you know you are fully capable of doing masturbating 0 times all the time. You know you are capable of controlling your lust and controlling yourself. Self-control. Discipline. But a lot of guys are like, nah. They think, or at least what I think they're thinking when they ask this question, is that I just want to be a little better than most people. So that's what they're asking when, oh, what's the average? I can do a little less than that. I'm not even that bad. It gives off a loser mindset, in my opinion. And maybe I'm a little too harsh. Maybe that's just the way I think. Let me know down below if I'm being too harsh, but that's what it gives off. That's the vibe it gives off when you're asking me that question. So, if you want to know the answer, I do know the answer. It is, I believe, a couple of times a week, like 2 to 3, maybe to 4 times a week. So it's not often. Or it's every other day, basically. So that's the average. That's what most guys do. Again, that's across a lot of age ranges. So guys who are older obviously aren't going to do it as much. Guys who are younger, who are going through puberty, are going to do it a lot more when they're introduced to porn and stuff like that, and they start realizing, oh, I'm attracted to women, and stuff like that. So that's the actual answer if you wanted to know. But again, I feel like you shouldn't strive for average or a little better than average. You should strive for the top. You know you can control yourself. You know you can completely quit porn and masturbating, so you should aim for that. Shoot for the moon, hit the stars.